If you've been putting off downsizing because you think you have to declutter first before you can even think about your next step, this video is going to feel like a deep exhale.
Because the belief that decluttering must happen first is one of the most emotionally heavy misunderstandings downsizers carry. Over the next few minutes, we're going to dismantle that belief completely.
And give you a new belief, one that makes the whole process feel easier, lighter, and actually possible.
And if you want the purpose-driven downsizing guide we use with our clients, just let us know.
We're Hannah
and Kristen,
and we help Loudon downsizers transition into the next chapter of life without fear, overwhelm, or judgment.
The belief we're tackling today is this: if I can't declutter, I can't move.
And that belief sounds practical, but really it's paralyzing.
It stops people from getting clarity, support, or even starting conversations.
We've had clients tell us, I'll call you once I get the house under control, and 3 years later, still no call.
Here's the problem. Decluttering is not a logical task, it's an emotional one.
And emotional tasks do not belong at the beginning of a stressful transition.
When you declutter without a plan, you revisit emotional memories, you drain your decision-making energy, you get overwhelmed, and you end up doing the same tasks over and over again.
You pick up one thing and suddenly you're lost in a memory, and then you're reorganizing a drawer you haven't opened since the kids were in middle school.
That's not progress, that's emotional overload.
We worked with a seller once who told us, I can't even open my linen closet without needing a nap afterward.
And that closet wasn't the problem. The problem was that she didn't know where she was going, what she needed, or what her next chapter required.
She didn't need to declutter, she needed direction.
The belief we want you to shift into is decluttering becomes simple when every item has purpose within the plan for my next chapter.
When you know why you're making decisions, those decisions stop feeling heartbreaking and start feeling clarifying.
You cannot declutter effectively if you don't know where you're going.
Are you moving into a smaller home, a single level space, closer to family, a place with less maintenance? Each option changes everything about what you keep.
When you know the direction, decisions become simple.
Do you want a lighter lifestyle? More ease? Less upkeep, more freedom? Suddenly half the items you felt guilty about releasing don't fit into the future you want.
Now you're not decluttering from guilt, memory, or obligation.
You're curating the life you want next, and that shift alone makes decluttering feel empowering instead of exhausting.
When people understand their destination, their decisions become aligned.
And once they're aligned, the emotional weight drops dramatically.
You're not losing memories. You're choosing space for your next life moment.
And downsizers tell us all the time, decluttering only felt possible once I stopped trying to do it first.
If you want the purpose-driven downsizing guide, just let us know.
It'll help you make decisions without guilt and without overwhelm.